Hi, my name is Chuck Keller, and I'm with eXp Realty, and I want to talk today about why I joined eXp Realty. I actually joined in 2015, November of 2015, so it's been 6 years, and when I joined, I was agent number 689, so less than 700 agents. And today, 6 years later, there are over 65,000 agents. So it's obviously working very well for a lot of people because right now about 1,000 agents a week are joining the company. So a lot of people are coming to eXp, and I want to tell you why. First of all, let me tell you just about my background. I've sold since 1999 when I got my license. I've been full-time in the business, top producer. I sold for Coldwell Banker for several years, and then I was with Keller Williams for 13 years. And the last 3 years I was at Keller Williams, I was a team leader, which is what they call managers. And I was a manager of 425 agents. And I left that to come to eXp to sell and for all the other reasons of why it's so attractive. But the first thing that I would say is it's just the smartest move you can make because it's a business model that truly rewards the agent for all the hard work that you do. Everything you work for to get the lead and then cultivate it into a client and then through the sale, everything you do, you should make really good money at it, and you can. But unfortunately, some agents are at brokerages where they're paying more to the broker than they should be. So some brokers have what's called a cap and on the commission, and some don't. So if you're at a company that has a cap, you understand what that means. But if you're not, just let me tell you. So at eXp, we're all on an 80-20 split. But the 20%, once it reaches $16,000 for the year, then you're on 100% for the rest of your year, and then it renews after you've been there a year. So you're keeping more money in your pocket, and you're not paying for things that you do at a broker where you're always paying for, not on a cap, where you're constantly paying the broker on every one of your deals. Or if you're on a cap at some companies that are maybe at $30,000 or $40,000, I know there's some offices that are as high as $45,000 and $50,000 on caps. So, from $16,000, that's quite a bit of difference of money per month that could be in your pocket to help you and your family, live or have things that you want or need, or go back into your business to help you have more money to run your business. So that's a huge reason right there, is to be on a cap. Another thing too is our stock. That's incredible because no other company really offers a stock program like we have. So every year when you make your first sale, you get a stock award every year. And then when you reach the cap, you get another stock award. And then when you reach the next level production, which is probably about an agent that does about $250 to $350 a year or more in commissions, then you're what we call an icon. And in the icon program, you get a stock award of $16,000 given back to you. $16,000 of stock in a company that is debt-free and is growing like crazy, that you get back just as a reward. At most companies, you get a plaque. At some companies, you get a ball cap. That's what you get. And those things wear out and you hang it on the wall, they collect dust. But stock shares, it's stock in the company and you're an owner in the company. So that's really great. And then the other thing that I really like, and this is probably the number one reason why I joined, is because with every commission check, which is a commission from working with a buyer or a seller or a lease or a referral, every commission check you get, you can elect to have 5% of your commission held back to buy stock at a 10% discount. And that's amazing because I've had clients that work for huge companies, for Disney and Time Warner and all these companies, and they would have stock and they would come to me every few years and say, I've got all this stock that's accumulated and I want to turn it into real estate. And they would sell the stock and buy property. So I always said through the years, why do I not work with a company that allows something like that? And now it does, and that's eXp. So remember, I've been there 6 years as of today. It's in 2021 right now, at the end of October. And if something was better, I would go to something else probably. I would at least look at it. But there's nothing better, and I've been here 6 years. So that's another reason, is the stock, also the split. Then another reason is the support. We have 100% support and training. So support meaning get your questions answered from a broker. You can call, you can text, you can go online, go into our eXp World platform. It's called Verbella. where we're an avatar, and you can go in and go walk right into the office and ask your question, or you can email or, like I said, text or call them, also on the weekend. So you're totally available for support. I think this one big misconception is that we don't have the support because we don't have physical offices. But we don't have physical offices because you don't need a physical brick and mortar to do a transaction. You're out in the field with a buyer or seller, you're at the listing appointment, you're out there on showings with buyers. They're not in your office doing things. They don't need to be. You may currently bring them to an office, but you certainly don't need to. You have DocuSign, electronic signatures of programs, so you can send things for a signature like that. You can just be out in the field on appointments, as you should be. At least that's the way I feel about it. So you don't need to be paying for the brick and mortar that a brokerage is, and that can be quite costly. And that's where a lot of that money goes. But we have the same support. It's just not walking into a physical office and knocking on a door. And it's even better because you're not even spending time, wasting time driving there, parking, going in, talking, whatever. You can get your questions answered a lot sooner. Also, education's amazing. We have 80 hours, 80 hours a week of training for all levels of agents, from very beginning agents and mentorship programs, absolutely amazing for agents that are brand new getting their license. And we have tons of agents getting licensed today who will be the rock stars of tomorrow. So we have an amazing mentorship program. And then we also have classes on everything from, video, social media, doing a business plan, getting leads, lead generating, all these different things that you can think of. We have 80 hours a week. And so those are live classes that you can go in and online as an avatar into our eXp world and take the class, and you can ask questions live and they'll answer them. And then if you don't have time to do that for some reason, because you may be working or out on appointments, you can do a lot of these classes online, recorded 24/7, 365. So there's just amazing benefits to being at eXp. Also the culture. So let me just talk about that. When you're at most companies, you are a competitor with everyone else in the office. And most agents in the office are not going to tell you their secrets on how they do their business or what's made them so successful, because they don't want you to take their business, and there's no incentive for them. Well, at eXp it's different because we're all shareholders in the company. We're all owners of the company. And so we want to share. We want to help each other. I know what method doubled my business many years ago, and then 2 years later tripled my business from that previous year, that I would share with any agent right now in the company, because it's going to make our company more profitable, and it's going to make it our stock value do much better. So as an owner of the company, you want to do that. And I just want to say, as far as I find it interesting, and I always use this example, that people are so concerned about gas prices, and gas is a nickel higher here and 10 cents or 20 cents higher down the street, and you don't go where you pay more for gas. So why are you going to a brokerage where you're paying more, and we're talking thousands of dollars, and the difference in what it's going to be for your life, for yourself, for your family, for the generations to come, what you could accumulate with all the extra money that you're just leaving on the table for someone else. And I hear people say, oh, I love my broker, or I love my manager. That's a good point. But, do you love yourself more? Because you're the one, that's going to benefit from all this. And who's paying your bills? You are. So I would think that you would want to know about a program like this. And I think mainly all we're trying to do is just spread the word and have an open conversation. And it may be the right time now. It may not be the right time for 3 months or 6 months or a year for whatever reason, but at least be open to the idea of doing better, and having things maybe that you can't have. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. So when are you going to make a change to have things better for you and for your family? Maybe you want to own more real estate since you're a realtor. Maybe you want to have vacation rentals, rental properties. maybe you want to pay off your mortgage, or even maybe you want to buy your first property. There's all kinds of things you can do, but you probably just need more, resources on that, which is money. And you're doing the same amount of work, and that's what I want you to understand. You're doing the same sales. I'm not asking you to make more sales to make more money. I'm asking you to look at a way of running your business through a model that pays you more so that you can have those things. And one other thing that I want to talk about just briefly is for agents that love to share and help other agents like I do. We have a program where we attract agents to the company, and the company rewards us through basically like a referral for bringing agents to the company. You refer a client to another agent in another area of the country or the world for that matter. But we have the same type program for agents that attract agents to our company that want to help our company build and grow. And that's why we're growing so fast, going from 689 agents when I joined to over 65,000. And by the time you watch this video, I'm sure it'll be a whole lot more because like I said, we're adding 1,000 a week. So get back to whoever shared this video with you, whether it's myself or someone else, and just be open to the conversation of just hearing, how it could maybe make your life better and make your business, more profitable and rewarding, and doing, maybe working smarter, instead of harder. Thank you.